Welcome to the Billiard Network, the home of global pool on YouTube. Like and follow if you enjoy this. Our match today is Chris Mellon from Great Britain versus Mario He from Austria, playing 8-ball, race to 8, alternate break. Looks like Mario He has won the first break. I didn't see the lag. Maybe he won the lag then. Pretty sure. So he's breaking from the middle to the left, just off the center of the table. So try to hit the one as solid as he can, and he hit the side of it a little, and it went to the side rail and scratched. I've done that scratch a few times myself. I don't know if they're playing cue ball in behind the head string after the break, on scratch on the break, and they are. That's good. That's the right rule to play, and then ball in hand after that. But he's going to take the 13, obviously, and probably try to bump into something or just miss it. The 15, yep, just bumped it. Now he'll put left bottom and stun. He'll probably take the 11 next, right there, or the 12 it is. He'll stop right there. You got to do this guy quick. And he'll stop there and stop on the 15, and it's over. That was an easy pattern. He made it look easy, quick. 8-ball right there, stop. He's breaking the old Canadian break off the rail. He's going to try to hit him hard off the rail. He hit him good. He made the 1 ball in the corner. Let's get a look at the table. The solids are sweet, too. He can pack right out on the solids, I think, too. Or the stripes. Could shoot the ball down there on the right. It's a little hard to see. It looks like the 14 ball may be down there. Come around, play for the combination. I was thinking the little ones look better, but he's got a tough shot on the first shot on the small one. That's what's tricky about that. I can't tell for sure. He's probably going to have to shoot a strike because the first shot on the solid's too difficult. Looks like he's going to shoot the 14 ball and go 2 rails or 1 rail to that combination and try to run out. That's what he was looking at. Sure, we'll put some spin on it. And go right there. Perfect, 1 rail. Put a little right on that. Now, if he just makes the combination, the ball will float over towards the other corner. Because it's got a little angle on it, I can see it. He'll put a little bit of right bottom on this and just draw it a little bit. And he'll play for that ball down there or the ball that comes off like that. And let the cue ball float down there. That was a good shot to let the cue ball come down and attack. You want to attack an 8-ball, but you want to be careful at the same time. So he's perfect now to get rid of everything. He'll just stop there and then take the 12 in the side. Just bump the 3 a little bit. Then he'll roll up a little bit. I don't know if he'll roll up and draw back, or he'll come across in between the 2 and the 3. Looks like he might roll up and just bump the 6. Or just stay right there. He doesn't want to move the 6 much if he touches it. Oh, I can see now. He's just going to roll up or stay right there. Yep. And then he's going to roll. He's going to bounce across. No, he's going to take the... Nope, yep. Just like I said, it's really hard to predict what a player is going to do in 8-ball. See, he's going to go another way. He's going to stun around. Boy, I tell you, that's a tricky... Oh, I see what he's doing now. Which that ain't bad that he landed right where he did. Now he can just follow and land perfect. Boy, if he wouldn't have landed there, he'd have been in trouble. He's perfect. Now just follow it. Oh, and he bobbled it. He put a lot of pressure on himself the way he played that pattern. So a lot of pressure. That should be an easy out for Mario He. He'll just play this with some right top or left top and go to the rail, either one, or stay off the rail. Yeah, he went to the rail. Ooh, he almost scratched. Kind of came off funny, didn't it? Now he can shoot the 2 in past the 9, or he can shoot the 3. He's going to shoot the 3. He'll jack up and just stop the ball. Kind of kill it right there. Oh, good shot. Now he'll just stop the 4 ball in the middle of the table. I don't know a lot about Mario He's game. I know him. I've met him before, I think, and I've seen him play a little bit. Oh yeah, actually I have seen him play quite a few times. Obviously I've seen Chris Mellon. Obviously I've seen Chris Mellon play many times. He'll just stop right there, a little bit of right bottom, kill it, and then he'll stop right there on the 2. 8 ball reminds me so much of straight pull, just the way you play it. It's amazing. I've been playing straight pull every day, trying to run 100 balls. It's hard to do. He'll just stop right there. Beautiful. I think he's got just a little angle. He'll just stun down. He'll hit just below the center a little bit. With a little spin, he'll just pop it. And the cue ball float down for the 8 ball. See that? You gotta learn those little shots. They're really important in straight pull. Now he'll put a lot of bottom and draw the rail. He doesn't want to take a chance of it rolling off or skidding. He'll be aggressive. You gotta know when to be aggressive and when to slow down and speed up and slow down. That's the way pull is. 1-1, he tied it up, breaking from right off the left center. Middle ball. He didn't scratch that time. Wait a minute. Dang, he almost did. I better not say that too soon. I'll lose my job. But anyway, let's see what he's got here. It's really hard always to tell. They would stay right here. I could tell you if they'd stay there for a minute. He's got to take the little ones. I can tell you that right now. That's the best ones. After looking at that last view they gave me, tells me that he can. The 11 and the 9 are too tricky. It's why he wants to roll this under the, it'll go in. He's just got to shoot it right underneath the 13 ball. Cheat the pocket a little bit. He didn't want to take that long one across it. Oh, he might not can make that. He'll just draw it right underneath it like that. Perfect. He should be home free now. Now he'll shoot the 5 in the side, whatever that ball is. I think it is the 5. He really needs to get down table. Actually, it won't hurt him if he cleans up these 3 and goes back down table, because the 8's sitting so good. He can just draw off just a little bit. He wants to move the cue ball a little bit like that. There you go. He'll take the 3 next. Might draw all the way back for the 2, I don't know. Yep, that's exactly right. Come on. He wants to get for the 2. That's still okay. It would have been better if he would have got for the 2, and he sees that now. I do this a lot in straight pull. I think it's everything's laying easy, and I'll land funny on a ball I thought I could get right on, and then I'm in trouble. Now he's in a little bit of a funny spot. If he would have came on over and got on the 2, it would have been curtains. That's what he should have done, made sure and hit that ball a little bit harder. Or he should have played the 7 ball first and then the 3. Yeah, he's right in the middle. I would shoot the 2, actually, almost. Oh, he can follow it, though. If he can follow it, he might get out of it. It's going down to the bottom rail, and he went off the ball and scratched. 8 ball's such a great game. You got to have a better cue ball in 8 ball than you do in 9 ball, that's for sure. I ran 141 balls yesterday playing straight pool. I haven't been practicing straight pool a lot in the last few years, but I've been playing it a lot in the last few weeks. I just got a new table. Man, I'll tell you what, it's a great game, straight pool. It really is. Okay, he's just going to stop right there, create an angle on the 9. That's the game to play. If we could just play offensive straight pool with like a 20-second shot clock, which Mellon would love that. He's going to stun this 2 rails like that. He didn't really want to hit that ball, but it's still all right. He'll just roll this one in with a little bit of right, or he'll draw it to the rail, either one. Just draw it to the rail like that. Ooh, he bounced off. He's going to have to play the combination now. He gets a little careless when he plays so fast. It reminds me of Drago. That ain't no tough shot for him right there. If he gets a little out of line, it doesn't matter. I like the way he plays. He plays like I do. Kind of careless, but good. He's going to really warp this one. He can play a lot of fantastic shots, Mellon. And he likes doing it. He doesn't mind. I'm the same way. I admire his game a lot. I really do. He'll just roll this in. That gives him a 2-1 lead off the Mario He mistake there. Break it from just off the right side, the Canadian break, off the rail. Ooh, it whipped. It didn't go in the corner. I don't think he made one, though. Huh. So he's got the chance to square it up. Break serve and then hold serve. It'll be 3-2. But let's see what he's got here. The little ones look better. The 9 is tricky. But then when they pan like this, I can see better. I don't know if he can play that shot. Can he play? If it's an open table, can he play another ball into another ball and take those? I don't know. He was looking at that. If he can, that really makes it a simple out, then simpler. If he can just play the 9 into the 4 ball and play the combination off another ball, and then he gets to take the solids. I guess it's that way because it's an open table and you can take any ball you want. So, I don't know if that's in the old rules. That's interesting. I'd like to find out when I was growing up playing 8-ball if that's the original rule we played. I don't think it is, to tell you the truth. That seems a little bit too easy. He's just going to roll the 1 in and come back down the table and create a little something. Might go near the 9 ball. He's going to put a little right top on it. Because that's the easiest way to make that shot. He hit the 9, like I said. He went near the 9. Now he'll shoot the 5 ball in with a right top. And he'll get on the 6 ball. No, he's going to shoot the 6, then the 7, then the 3, I guess. Told you never know what they're going to do. Shoot the 6, the 7. He's going to spin down for the 5 or the 6 with right. No, just came across. He's going to take the 2 next. The 2. Good shot there. The 8 ball must go. I didn't think the 8 ball would go past the 15 ball. And that's why I wouldn't have taken it that way. He could have taken the 2 last and shot the 8 ball in the side. Just going to draw over for the 3. Or the 5 in the side, I mean. Just going to stop right there. I see now the 8 does go past the 15. I didn't think that would go. I overlooked it. Now left bottom, and he'll draw back on the 8 in the corner. Good shooting. That's 2-2. And now he's got the break. Get one on the break, run out, he takes the lead. Left side, breaking real center ball probably. Not much spin. When these guys are breaking these 8-ball racks, especially 8-ball, you don't want to, and 10-ball, well, really any break, you don't want a lot of spin on the ball. But sometimes in 9-ball, you can spin the ball a lot and get them in. And it's necessary at some tournaments. But 8-ball, I never knew but one way to break 8-ball is just as hard as I can, square. It's just, I think it's the hardest break because it's 15 balls. But he looks like he's going to be forced to take the big ones because he's got a tough shot on any solid. Actually, you know, he's just going to make this and go 2 rails, probably come back for the 10, or he might come all the way back down table like that to try to create something, and that's what I would do usually. Boy, he ruined his chances right there a little bit. I'll tell you that. I don't know if this ball will go inside now, and it might not even bank. Or it might be dead off if he can hit the right side of that ball that's next to it and play it in the corner. That'll throw in. Looks like he can play it. Maybe it will go with a lot of spin right here. But it became a little bit of a problem. And he had relatively an easy out once, if he would have cleared that. Well, if he has to go somewhere else, he's going to have to shoot the 10 ball with inside and come back 2 rails for the 14 ball. If he has to do something else. I don't see any way to break it out. He's going to have to shoot it, really. Good shot. I don't know what he was contemplating. That shot didn't look, I couldn't, well, from here I couldn't tell exactly what he had, but it went in relatively easy. He'll just follow this with a little bit of right. Uh-oh, he underhit that. He really put himself in a bad spot there. But he still has a chance. He could roll this with a lot of inside, go 2 rails, and kill it back for the 14. The hardest shot in a lot of ways is to draw it with a little bit of left and straighten out the cue ball and go straight down the table. It's one of the trickiest shots in pool, I always thought. It's a shot that's hard to master. He's got to make it and make the cue ball. He chose that one, and I knew that was the one. I told you that was the easier one, and he underhit that. Now he's in the one thing about straight pull and 8-ball, when all the pool balls are on the table, rotation, games like that, you've got to hit your mark or get closer to your mark. You don't have to put it on a dime, but you better put it on a grapefruit or something like that, or something, or a saucer at least. Now he's got to roll this and go back and forth. Oh, he slow rolled it. Oh, that's perfect. He's just stopped right there, and he's got the 8-ball. Yeah, good shot. A little bit of left bottom on this and draw away. He'll hit it a little bit. He won't overhit it. He'll just draw it a lot. See how he did that? Amateurs, you got to learn to just hit the shots the right speed with the right draw. Here's he took the lead 3-2, Mellin with the Canadian break again. That's what we call it when the guy breaks off the end rail in America, the Canadian break. Because they didn't know how to put the ball in the headstring and make a bridge because they couldn't make a bridge when they'd come over and play years ago. And so they would put, they could make the rail bridge, so they would put the ball back there and break off on the end rail, and we started calling it Canadian break. But the English people break like that a lot too, because they play that little 8-ball game, that little English 8-ball game, and they break like that. That's where they break from, off the end rail. So it's an English 8-ball break too. And he grew up playing that game, Mellin. So that's why he likes that break. It's a good break. You can create a lot of power off that break. He's going to shoot the 10-ball. He's pretty much got no choice. or the 6 ball. I can't tell which one he's aiming at. The 6 ball. He really had no choice but to shoot one of those balls, or the 2, but he didn't want to waste that one because he's going to come down and try to break the 3 out with it. This is really a tricky out. I think he had no choice but to take the little ones, too, by the way they were situated. Like I said before, it's really hard to tell. Obviously, he's going to shoot the 7. He's going to put left top and come out. He tried to create something right away. He had to. And he didn't get there either. This is going to be a really trouble out right here. This is the thing about 8 ball that gets me. You say to yourself, geez, I should just tie a ball up or play safe. Sometimes you can't. You have to try to go for it. Just sell out if you don't make it. He's going to play the combination on the 5. Good shot. He may take the 1. He's got a chance because he's going to... If I was him, I'd go into him off the 4 if he can get on the 4. I think he's going to draw into the 12. Oh, he might have did himself in there. He might have should have stunned that and spun off of it with middle. I think he thought he could draw right into it and stop, and it got away from him. But now he's going to jump it and try to go back down table where he can play that carom. He's trying to play a dead man shot, I'll tell you that almost. He's going to break the 3 to the rail and try to play down the rail. Wow. I don't know. This whole thing is... He's played an unbelievable shot there for the position. Wow, what a shot. I'm impressed there how he controlled that off the rail. Like, looked like he went rail first and just drew it a little. And he landed with an angle. Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. All he needs to do is stun it and bump it to the rail, which I still say this is incredibly tricky to, or he can just roll and bump the 11 and try to shoot the 3 in the corner. But the 8 is sitting in no man's land too. I mean, if he gets out from here, he's a pure genius. Really is. Wow, that was a nice, look at that shot he played there. That was creative as it gets. And he's out. Stun it in between the 10 and the 14, back to the side rail. Wow, can this guy play? See what I'm talking about? Shoot and stop, 8 ball in the corner. Wow. That was incredibly amazing. The 3-3, he's breaking just off the right center. Straight ball. No, scratches in the corner. That's the dead man shot, too. This is the Billiard Network, the home of global pool on YouTube. Like and follow if you enjoy this. I'm Earl Strickland for the Billiard Network. So this would be ball in hand behind the head string, which is the old rule. We never played ball in hand years ago. Every time you scratched an 8 ball years ago, we used to put it behind the head string. You couldn't take ball in hand for years until we started playing tournaments. But anyway, what is he going to do here? The 6 ball is a problem. It's tied up against... I think he should take... I don't know. The 12's funny too because it's hard to get to the 12. I think he's got to take the big ones. He's got to go down and get the 12 right away. He's going to roll it and bump into the 2. See how he's lining it up? He wants to dissect the 2 and the 3. Just almost perfect. Hit the 2 ball. If he would have hit the middle of them, would have been perfect because the 5 would have knocked away a little bit where he'd have had nothing disturbing his bridge, but he's still all right. He'll be fine. It's not frozen against the ball, the 5 ball. he'll just roll this, or he might stun it and draw it. Like, no, he just rolled it with a little inside, looked like. Killed it. He needs to get where he can stun into the 11 and the... I don't know what that ball is down there. I know he's shooting a 9 now. I want to say it's the 13 maybe. The 11 and the 13 are sitting there. He might go forward with a lot of spin. That's going to be tricky. We'll see. That's the way to play it. That's the old straight pull shot there. Draw out, now he can run into it. He didn't go far enough though. Yeah, that's no good. It may be no good. He may have to draw off the 15 and then create another angle on the 14. That's what he's going to do. He'll put a little left bottom. That'll make it move over a little like that. See? Now he's perfect. He'll stun this ball. He won't draw it. He'll hit it on the middle like. I would love to teach straight pull. I would like to commentate straight pull. He'll stun this right into it on the middle like. See that? He didn't draw that ball. If he would have drawn it, he wouldn't have got the reaction he got. He got a good layout, really. He may be too straight. I don't know. Oh, he can't reach this one. I think he can just barely draw out of it. Oh, he's all right. I can see it. A right bottom and draw over. When they gave me that view, I could truly see that he had a little angle. How good did he hit that breakout with the middle ball? And he hit it the right speed. He might draw this to the side rail. No, he went straight down the table for this corner. Good shot. Perfect. Left bottom, stun it. Wow, that was a nice out. He makes some really, really incredible outs. 4-3 Mellon leads. Back to the Canadian break. Good break. He's made one. And they're laying pretty good, looks like. Yeah, this guy could probably run 150 balls in straight pull in, what, 35, 40 minutes? Yeah. That'd be crazy. He's not only fast, he's accurate, so he's a lot like I am. I think he's faster than me and more accurate. All right, he's going to shoot the 2 and go 2 rails. He landed a little bit funny on that. He didn't want to land there. He's got to hit this one kind of hard. You can't let it stay there. That's how he hit it a little bit just to get out for the 7. He'll draw it. He's going to float it down there, I think. Yep, and come over and bump the 3. Perfect. He would be a good straight pull player, the way he moves the cue ball. He'll just stay right there, stun it, and then he'll stun 2 rails, or he'll draw out or stay there and shoot at the side. Or he'll shoot the 2 in the side and the 3 in the corner. That's the right shot. He finally saw it, and I did too. Now he'll stun this or roll it. He rolled it. 8 ball in the left corner there. A little bit of right bottom, stun down. At least he stuns forward instead of drawing. He's smart enough to do that. 5-3, Mellon leads. Mario He to break. He may not have made one, I don't know. Let the rock finish, and he didn't. Now Mellon's going to take a commanding lead if he gets this rack. And it looks like they're laying like sitting ducks. He could take either one and get out, looks like. But he'll take the 7 ball, then the 6, then the 3. I think I can guess this one. If they would pan down differently, and sometimes you could do it better. He'll take this like this, the 6, the 3, the 1, unless he gets on a line. And he did. He might not take the 1 now because he landed a little funny. He might come down. I see there. He didn't land straight on the 1. Now he'll draw back for the 5 in the side. He moves the cue ball really well. He'd be a great placement pool player. He'll just stop right there. Roll up for the 2. He'll stun out a little for the 1. Then he'll just roll the 1. Straight top. A little bit of right on that. He checked it with a little bit of right. Now he'll put left top and just roll it in the side or draw it a little. Just rolled it. Left top. This guy's as smooth as silk. 6-3. He's out in front. Melling. The Canadian break. It seems to be working, see? Mario, he should use the Canadian break. Uh-oh, he's landed a little funny there. Reminds me of a straight pool break. You break all the balls wide open, and you don't have a shot. You're standing there going, that's impossible. And he has a shot here. He's got to roll the 11 under the 13. Wow. This is no gimme, I'll tell you that. He's going to show us some nerves here. Show us some real nerves, but he does have a saver. If he undercuts it, the 13's there to tick it in. So the pocket is a little bigger. Ooh, he hit it clean. I thought he was going to tick it for a moment, but he didn't. All right, he'll take the 15 ball. Now the 10 or the 13. I think he's got to take the 10, no? Yeah, the 10's safer. You can follow over or draw over. Stun over. Stunned it over. That's perfect. Now he'll take 14 and probably then the 9. All the way over for the 9. He'll draw back or stun it. Draw back. And stun, roll it for the 8. Roll off the rail for the 8 inside. Oh, left bottom. Stun it. He's a very well experienced player because he stuns the last shot. Like I always say. I'd say when you play long enough, you learn to stun most of the shots instead of stopping and drawing them. Mario, he made a ball on the break. This is the Billiard Network, the home of global pool on YouTube. Like and follow if you enjoy this. I'm Earl Strickland for the Billiard Network. I just finished playing tennis with my girlfriend, and I love tennis. What a great game. It's no different than pool. It's the same. I don't understand why tennis players don't play pool. I can't figure it out. He came up with something funny. He's got to cut the 1 ball in and then take a little bit of a risk bumping into a ball. And he's got to get down here and bump the 3 and the 4. That's his trouble right now. But he's okay. He'll take this right now, maybe the 2. And no, he won't. He's decided not to. I think he should just... I would get to that quickly, though. I don't like going to the last two solids or stripes and bump 1 just to get on it. But he's going to do that. He's going to play down to it, looks like, a little bit. I don't know. Maybe he's a little bit perturbed. Maybe he thinks he knows he can't win this match because Mellon's going to hold serve. He's got to stun this and hold right there or draw it and get the angle for the bump over. He did that right because the 7 ball is a little bit of a saver if he doesn't land right on it, and he did. He played that textbook, actually. Good playing, Mario. Make Mellon at least hold serve like a tennis match. Huh? Yeah, I love tennis. I've been playing tennis a lot in my life since 1975. And it's a great game. It's a lot like pool. It's no different. Pool and golf and tennis are all the same. It's just golfers and tennis players. And cut this in the side with right bottom. Golfers and tennis players don't play pool. Only I play all three. Here he is with the serve, Canadian break. Surely he's going to make one as good as he's been breaking. And the ball came along and creamed off the cue ball. And he made one, which was a little bit of a odd way to make a ball on the break is making one off the cue ball. Yeah, break every time and predict that the ball you make will go off the cue ball. So that's your break. You didn't hit them well, but he got away with it. So let's see what he's got. This view, I'd rather see the overhead, I guess, because 8-ball. He's going to take the ball on the side, I guess, and just slow roll it. Or he's going to take the 15 ball, looks like. Yep. That was a good shot. Now he'll take the 11. Then the 15, probably. He'll work his way back that way. But he really doesn't have to. He can go all the way back down table and then come back too, because he's got those two there as savers. He'll draw back and take the 14. This guy's tough to commentate because he plays so fast at times. Thank God he slowed down a little bit. He'll draw back on this. He's got no choice. There you go. And play the 14 in the corner. He'll roll down slightly or stun over. He followed that. He got a good little roll there, though. It looked like for a minute he lost his cue ball. And he got a little tap there. He'll draw to the bottom rail and no, just stay right there. It always looks like he's got more angle from here. And he'll just draw back or stun off the rail. Just drew back. Left bottom and stay right there, and it's over. Mellon wins the match, 8-4 over Mario He. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to the Billiard Network for more great pool action from around the world. I'm Earl Strickland saying goodbye.